Hi, it is Maria. I've returned to another video. I've started speaking about what happens after the shift. Um, Spoke about the electromagnetic field too, that something happens to your electromagnetic field and you might become more of a magnet. And now it depends what kind of things you will magnetize, and it's important to be in a safe environment to shifted people. Their energy is more sensitive anyway, so yes, I chose Christianity because I found a safe place that I couldn't find with no one else, and I needed that. I was lost. I tried to be what I used to be. I tried to be ordinary. I tried to live the normal life. I've tried. It didn't work. I couldn't. So, yeah, you might become a target once you're shifted more than other people. All kinds of vortexes of energy, all kinds of karmas that might be sticking to you. This is why I placed myself under the shelter of Yeshua. He's a very good archangel and he's very protective. I've handled situations in life where my physical existence was under a threat. So yes, I'm protected now and I like it the way it is and I wouldn't change it for anything. And I also have the ability to affect many people as a, let's say, like a spiritual teacher, a private spiritual teacher on my own. I could reach only a small number of people. Now I'm writing prayers. Yeah, I'm allowed to do that. And sometimes that there are 10,000 people that are praying with me around the world through the internet, So there is an option for me to actually make a difference in this world and not just be a little spiritual teacher fighting for her, I don't know, her money, her salary, and the reputation, and so on and so on. I have more space to do the true spiritual work, and I don't have to deal with quite a lot of harassment. It became harassment. No matter how I was dressed, even if I was dressed like a religious woman, I would still be hurt. It was harassment for me because it happened too often. So you get to a point when you actually try to look bad so you won't have this attention too much. And for no real reason, it's just harassment. It's just so I am protected with this costume, yes, I am. I am protected. Energetically, when it comes to all kinds of entities and things like that, and also psychologically. It was my choice. I could choose many other things. It was my choice. And I find Devora quite patronizing once she is judging my choice. Like, she's not even a religious Jew, so what is she saying? Like, what? Go back home to, I never left. You're a Hebrew? Yeah, I am. No? Mary, come home. I'm home. I think she needs to find a home. Devora. is still looking for a home. I found mine. It's a choice in life, and you choose the people, and you choose the path and how you synchronize with this path, and what can you do for the awakeness of humanity and for reducing the suffer. So, there is the story about the Buddha, that the Buddha himself was a very handsome, muscular man. And then after he became enlightened, so many women and men started falling in love with him, and everybody wanted him because he was very magnetizing. So he decided to become fat and a monk. They say he became fat intentionally to look less attractive, so less women and men would be attracted to him and want him. And he became a monk not to even have to deal with all of this attraction. It's like, okay, let's not deal with it at all. And this is why he became a Buddha. He wasn't a Buddhist, but he became a monk, and a very fat one, because it was his way to neutralize because he was a very attractive man. So to look more like the spiritual teacher he wanted them to see, and not an attractive man. So the costume of the monk was part of this game, and being very, very, very fat. And most of the sculptures that you have of the Buddha is like a 200-kilogram laughing man, Is to be fat, so they say. So choices that people are doing are not necessarily according to the Western common sense so far. They say it's common, but is it? There are all kinds of reasons why people are doing their choices. And I don't judge no one. I don't judge other people's choices, and I wish they wouldn't judge mine. Or like Devora did a few times, like to claim that this is a lower spiritual level, that I'm not really shifted if I chose. I know exactly what I am, what I've been through, and it wasn't one shift, and I know a lot. I chose what I chose. I thought a lot about it. It wasn't something impulsive. It took me 2 years to make the choice. 2 years. I was thinking about it around the clock. So it's not just a random choice I've done, trying to run away from something. No, I had other options. I chose this one. And I won't let any Chanlahe put me down. They're all Jewish, and it seems like they have this some attachment to Judaism or whatever. And I'm not going to take part in the game. So yeah, I'm a nice person. Not all the time. You push certain buttons, I'm not so nice anymore. So it was Maria here, and I wish you all well, and I wish you a lot of light and love in your life. Goodbye.